There are different ways that people create music. If you remember, we said that you can start from songwriting as industry standard, songwriting, beat making, vocal recording, mixing and mastering. And yeah, you can, when now making the beat actually, it can be melody driven or melody inspired or drums inspired. My own personality is drums inspired. Drums inspire me a lot due to my upbringing. I grew up listening to a lot of Fuji music. It made me like drums, percussions a lot, you understand? And if you look at it, Afrobeat music, when you go back in the definition of the Afrobeat, the word, it embodies our culture, you understand? Like I always say that, you know, our culture in terms of drums is being used to pass message. Drums is being used as a sign of to celebrate. You understand? It's not just something you just hear and something like that. It means a lot. You understand? Even there are particular drums. Maybe when they are doing coronation of particular king, there are particular drums they will bring out to drum for that coronation ceremony. So that drum is a huge part of our culture as Africans in general. So, and making Afrobeat sound, your drums is one of the most important things. You understand? Your drums is highly important. You can always play salsa, play piano, play this thing, but what makes our sound to be unique is those drums. You understand? So yeah. So hence why I'm a drum kind of guy. So what I will first start with, sometimes I might have an idea of, like I said, melody, but I'll just lay out my drums idea down. Just because you are starting out, I'll not advise you to just start with loops. I can have just drag a drum loop and start playing, you understand? So I'll advise you, even though you have a loop, you can just chop it up or go to the stems. Afrobeat producers, we have stem files of almost every loop that we have put out there. So when you drag and drop the stem file, you can chop up the one shot out of it. So right now, this one is called one shot. One shot is something that will sound once, bam. You can see it's sounding one time. So we have toms, we have snares. It's not sounding, it's not already made. These are the tools that you need. And I mentioned about mixing and mastering. That's the final stage of your audio production. See, this is the beginning stage of that mixing and mastering. A lot of people ask me why, like, see, this thing is so crazy that it's so simple that people tend to overlook it. People ask me, why is my sound sounding so nice and stuff? I always say this thing all the time, and they know they believe me. It's the sound selection. There is no engineering, there is no, guys, I know about a little bit about compression here and there. I'm not this, I mean, I don't, when one guy was telling me, I bust it here, I kick it here. I said, why don't you just use good kick? Why do you have to go through all this? And how many CPU power do you have to do? You want to show that you have plugins. You don't need it. You understand? If Afrobeat producers don't do it, other people have already done it. Snare that is sounding good already.
Oh, why makes it cool and nice?